All right, Timothy Aaron Wald. Who's the attorney? All right, come forward, sir. So where are we on discovery?
Your Honor, this is a case that has, it's an older case, but it's finally got indicted. The government's made an offer of discovery. I'm having some difficulty downloading it because I moved to Corpus.
Mhm.
And I think from what we can tell from IT is because the IP address moved and the VPN that it doesn't allow it to come in. So we're still working with IT on it.
Mhm.
In any event, the prosecutor is nice enough to say if I bring a hard drive or a disk, that will put the evidence on. I don't anticipate it's a law. It
shouldn't be too long, no.
Okay.
I can probably have it done in a day when he drops it off.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a reset date. We'll recall this in 45 days for a plea deadline date. All right. What date? All right, so we'll be back on November 10th. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. Just have a seat. And once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused. All right, thank you. All right, Jorge Morales. Come forward. Hi, you were supposed to have an attorney?
Yes, ma'am, but I need a little bit more time because I need more money.
No. And let me just tell you why.
Yes, ma'am.
We've been waiting for you to hire an attorney and for a long time now. And
The case, I barely
There's
got it.
no-
I barely got it last month of the case.
no, here's the thing.
Yes, ma'am.
We cannot have a case out there forever because of
I just need.
you're waiting to hire an attorney. So
need a
just
little-
have a seat
Okay.
and you're going to be interviewed for an attorney because you've had over 45 days to get an attorney. So just have a seat, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Alexis Hernandez. So how did your jury trial go?
About as well as a murder trial in Karnes City was gonna go, Judge.
Oh, and how far, I'm trying to learn the distance of all the counties. So how far is Karnes from here?
From downtown, it's about an hour.
Mhm.
So you go to Wilson County, that's Floresville, it's about 35 minutes.
Mhm.
And then Karnes City's another 25 minutes past that.
Okay,
You just keep going down the same freeway or highway.
okay.
Yeah.
So where are we on discovery?
I've been given discovery. Where he and I need to review it together.
Okay.
So that
And was the state able to tender an offer?
the state has tendered an offer. Yes, Judge.
All right, Norma, I need a reset date, 45 days. That will be your plea deadline date.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, so we'll be back on November 10th. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. Just have a seat. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
All right, you're welcome. You say Jesse Garza?
Yes.
Jesse Emmanuel Garza? All right, and I believe this may be criminal trial division.
It is, Judge. He conferred and we're rejecting the plea bargain offer.
All right.
We're asking for a trial date.
One, I need to make sure that y'all do a acknowledgement of discovery. And then how long do y'all expect this trial to last?
I think it's about 3 days.
All right, Norma, I need a jury trial date, 3 days. Good morning.
Good morning, Judge.
Yeah. Thank you for dressing. You're dressed very appropriate for court. Thank you so much. All right, November 10th.
Yes, Judge.
All right, so we'll be back here on November 10th. What I can tell you about jury trial dates, there's going to be more than one person set for jury trial. The reason why that happens is because sometimes there's a new offer that's tendered and maybe it's accepted. And if I didn't have more than one person scheduled for jury trial, then we lose that whole day. So I don't believe that you are number one, but you'll be on the list. So if other cases work out and we get to you, we'll get to you. All right. All right. Just have a seat. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. And counsel, if you can make sure you sign the acknowledgement of discovery.
I will, Judge.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe.
We'll have the same announcement on Mr. Pettis, so I'll make sure we have more.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
All right. You too. Thank you. Emmanuel Perez.
President custody.
All right. And state on that one as well.
Discovery.
All right. Thank you. All right, Mr. Emmanuel Perez, if you'll come down, please. And on this one as well, are you asking for a jury trial?
Yes, Judge.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, do you want this state?
Yes, Judge.
He's going to be asking for a jury trial on this as well. Is it too much to have it on the same date as this other client?
No.
All right, Norma, are you able to put this on the November 10th as well? All right, so your jury trial date will be November 10th. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. And the same thing that I told the other gentleman applies. You'll be in line for jury trial that day, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Adrian Hernandez? All right. So where are we on discovery?
So here's what's going on. The MTR is actually the case that's set today. Then there are 4 additional cases that
Listen closely here. The prosecutor doesn't just mention a new assault. He rattles off 3 felonies on bond, plus an older misdemeanor he hasn't faced since 2021. And that's not all. He's also tangled up in Fort Bend County with burglary and possession charges. This is the definition of a legal hurricane. Cases stacked in multiple counties, overlapping timelines, unresolved warrants, and now a brand new violent charge. Imagine juggling 10 overdue bills at once, but instead of money, it's felonies. How do you think the judge should handle this? Keep giving him bail or lock him down for good?
were newly indicted that they just brought the files down on.
Mhm.
I'm asking the court for a reset so that I can get through and see if we have all the discovery that we need on all 4 of the kind of heavy hitting cases. And then see if like I can't work it out in some way with the prosecutors.
All right, could I see the motion to revoke, please? And is that the evading? Ah, thank you. That's okay, I have it.
It's mostly the new number ones, but there are a couple of drug violations, but mostly new number ones.
And these are criminal trial division?
Yes, they're all criminal violations.
Okay. Who is the prosecutor on Isaac Hernandez? All right, so with regards to the number ones that are in the motion to revoke, do you know if you have all the discovery or is there maybe
Judge, I was
something
looking
outstanding?
at it. I think there may be a couple of things outstanding. They are indicted, but you know how that goes around
Yeah.
here. So I was looking at them today. I think there are a couple of things that were missing. So I was hoping to reach out to the arresting agency and then get with Ms. Christian to get her a global offer to pursue.
All right, so how much time are you all asking for?
I'd say 45 days if we could.
Okay, then this is what I'm going to do. Ms. Abrams, I'm gonna set this for 45 days. And then if an agreement is not reached, I'll need to set the motion to revoke because it just can't be hanging out there forever.
Understood, Judge.
All right, so it's gonna be recalled in 45 days, but that's not gonna be a contested. All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 45-day reset. It'll be for discovery.
Yes.
All right, so we'll be back on November 10th. That's for your attorney to get the discovery on the allegations and the motion to revoke. And counsel, you're appointed on all of those cases?
I am, Judge.
All right. All right, we'll see you on November 10th.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
You're welcome. Chase Anthony Lopez. All right, so the last time we were here, there was a request for the EMS records. Do you have those?
We received those, Your Honor. We reviewed them and we made an offer by the state that is open until the next setting. We would like to set this for a plea deadline if the court is inclined to do so.
How old are you?
28.
All right, Ms. Ferguson,
Are you Mr.
I need a 3-week reset for a plea deadline date, please. All right, it'll be October 16th and state on Chase Anthony Lopez. If I could get an acknowledgement of discovery, please. All right, thank you for dressing appropriately for court. You're excused as soon as you sign the reset form. Just have a seat and your attorney will bring that to you. And please do not leave without signing the acknowledgement of discovery.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right,
Thank you.
thanks. Are you all ready to proceed on the motion to revoke on Mark Anthony Pettis? All right, the court is calling 2024 CR 2594 State versus Mark Anthony Pettis. Can I have parties announced?
Rick Pena for the state of Texas.
Michael Dwight Goins as a defendant, Your Honor.
And are you Mark Anthony Pettis?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Mark Anthony Pettis who was placed on community supervision in 2024 CR 2594 for the offense of injury to the elderly bodily injury on May 28, 2024 for a term of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor, violation of condition number 41. On or about the 14th day of August, 2025, in Bear County, Texas, the defendant, Mark Anthony Perez, did then and there fail to comply with the rules and regulations of the felony drug court and violation of condition number 41.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True, Your Honor.
State will waive the other violation, Your Honor.
No
Any
objection, Your Honor.
objections? Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition 41, the court could find it true, grant the motion and sentence you up to 2 years in the prison?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 41?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find condition of violation number 41 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor.
Yes.
That is to revoke the defendant's probation and sentence him to 2 years TDC.
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. Are you asking the court to follow that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes.
All right, the court will grant the motion, sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's an affirmative finding of family violence, and there's to be no contact with Juan Perez,
Yes, ma'am.
and there's to be no residing with minors.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement and you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction and an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. You're gonna have to do better. Otherwise, you're gonna end up in and out of prison. And you're still not allowed to have contact with that person that I named. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And that means no indirect contact. That means no calling somebody else to contact that person for you. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
It's as though you don't even know them. All right? All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Can I be
counsel.
excused, Your Honor?
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Ernest Gonzalez. All right, yes, Miss Abrams.
Sure. So this is a compliance hearing. Do you have a copy of the supplemental report?
Yes.
Okay, so, in the supplemental report, there has been concerns in regards to Mr. Gonzalez's use of alcohol and, some failed to submit into his ignition interlock device. I spoke with Mr. Gonzalez and he has a couple of reasons that he would like to share with the court. And I do have a couple of recommendations.
All right, so what would you like to share with me?
They were asking, whether there was some periods where I didn't have any tests.
Okay, so whenever you speak to me, you need to look me in the eye so I can read whether or not you're being honest with me, all right?
Okay, yes, ma'am.
So what's going on with you?
So there was an instance where I got into a vehicle collision when I was at work. I deliver mail for the postal service, and those vehicles are.
Okay, I can't hear you. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. Do I need to get?
Everyone, please whisper. No, you're sort of mumbling a little bit.
I'm sorry. I don't know if I know.
Speak up.
Yeah. So anyway, there was a medical issue that I had a procedure done, so I wasn't using my vehicle for a while, and then there was an instance there where they had ripped off my catalytic converters to my vehicle, so I had to send the vehicle in. And
So that's the reasons for you not testing to the vehicle.
yeah, because there was a couple windows there that she was asking me about that I didn't have tests for.
Explain the alcohol use though.
I just got careless, I don't know how else to describe it. I've been on the program for a while and I just,
So here's my question.
yes, ma'am.
One, did you call probation and tell them you had a accident and somebody stole your catalytic converter?
No.
Did you call them and say, I'm not going to be testing because here's the reason I'm not testing?
No, Your Honor. I didn't.
So you're on probation, and when you don't do things, what ends up happening is motions to revoke are filed. Now, some judges, they would have looked at this and they would have just said, file a motion to revoke. And then you would have been taken into custody. Either you would have made bond or you would not have been able to make bond. And then from that, maybe you lose your job, which I don't think you want to lose your job. So the actions that you are taking are not good actions. They're not telling me that you want to successfully complete probation. So far, what you're telling me is you want to be revoked.
I hope I'm not giving you.
No,
that
that's,
impression.
that's what I'm getting, because you're not staying in contact with probation and you're drinking alcohol. Here's the thing, whether or not you are on probation, it could be for anything. It could have absolutely nothing to do with alcohol, right? Let's say it's a theft case, has absolutely nothing to do with alcohol. You never use drugs, whatever it may be. According to the law in Texas, when you're on probation, you're not allowed to drink alcohol, period. And there's something going on with you. That's the reason why you're on ignition interlock.
That's right.
So what I'm going to tell you is, if you don't follow these rules, there may not be any more compliance hearings for you. There may just be a submission of a motion to revoke. If it's in order, I'm going to sign it and they will pick you up wherever you may be. And then we will hear your case. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. What are you suggesting?
Judge, what I am suggesting is an increase in his test windows for the ignition and interlock device. Currently, I believe he's testing 3 times a day.
Mhm.
I would ask that that be increased to 5 times a day.
Mhm.
Weekly drug tests for 30 to 45 days. And an extension of the device for however long the court mandates.
Wait,
I
just give me one moment. Let me find this. And I'm sorry, you wanted weekly drug testing for how long?
30 to 45 days, Judge.
All right. And then what else are you asking for?
Judge, in reviewing his file, I did notice a tap was completed and amended conditions were signed for him to go through the intensive outpatient treatment, monthly UAs and sober support meetings. In reviewing the file, I don't see that he has been placed in this treatment or a referral has been sent. So I would also recommend intensive outpatient treatment.
All right. Is there anything else? All right. So we're going to try this and see how it works with you. If there are issues, you need to contact probation, because you're looking at potentially, just one moment. Yaya, I'm printing something over there. If you could grab it for me, please. You're looking at potentially 2 years in the state jail facility for what you're charged with. And when you go to the state jail facility, that's day for day time. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
In order to be successful on probation in this court, communication is key. If you do not follow through, a motion to revoke is going to be filed. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, ma'am.
All right. Do better. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Is this a motion to revoke?
No, Judge, it's a motion for early termination.
All right. Could I see, let me see what I have.
Have this.
And here it is, and the hammer drops. The judge sets bonds at $30,000 each, piles on a 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. curfew, orders a GPS monitor, and warns that if White slips up even once, those bonds will be tripled or quadrupled. That's essentially a legal chokehold. The court is making sure he can't take another step without oversight. And the kicker? The judge orders him to check in twice a week, so often that White himself jokes it'll feel like a career. This isn't just punishment. It's a message to every repeat offender. The court is watching.
From the shop.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Who is the person on this?
Ashley Jones for the state, Your Honor.
All right, the court is calling 2024 CR 01291W State versus Kiska. Stewart, could I have parties announced?
Ashley Jones for the state. Lindsay Shopman, Ms. Stewart.
And are you Ms. Stewart?
I am.
All right, we are here. Defense has filed a motion to terminate community supervision. According to this, the defendant has been placed on community supervision since December 19th, 2024, and it was for a period of 18 months. State, are you in agreement?
We are not, Your Honor, just based on the offense and the amount of time.
All right.
Yes, Judge. So this was a case, it's out of your court, but it was reduced to a misdemeanor. She was placed on deferred adjudication for 18 months. So as of today, she's been on nearly 10 months. Even since the supplemental report that you're looking at was completed, she has completed her community service hours. I provided the state a copy of her donation that she made to the Texas Advocacy Project for $309. She's completed her BIP. She has now completed her community service. As you can see, there's been no concerns of her violating any no contact or no harmful or injurious contact orders. She's up to date on her fees. We're asking the court, she has a young child and she's trying to go to school, cosmetology school. And since she has been on more than half of the term, we're asking the court to consider our request for early termination.
All right, this is what I can tell you. I will strongly consider terminating you on December, because December, that will put you at a year. And what I would like is I would like the complainant to be contacted, to be notified. If you have no violations and everything is fine, December, I will terminate her.
Could I?
Sure.
So if this, not only the BIP, I've also completed VENT program to the Peace Initiative, as well as the fatherhood campaign. Being able to get off early would give me the opportunity to renew my Texas insurance license, my health and life insurance. With Medicare coming up, that is a huge.
So let's wrap this up. Mark Phillip White walked into court already juggling a staggering 10 open cases, ranging from weapons possession to burglary to evading arrest. What he left with was even heavier: $30,000 bonds on each case, strict curfew, GPS monitoring, and a promise from the judge that if he messes up again, the consequences will multiply fast. The judge made it crystal clear Harris County's safety comes first, and excuses won't fly anymore. But here's the real question. Do you think this bond setup is tough enough, or should the judge have denied bond altogether? Drop your thoughts below. And if you found this breakdown as jaw-dropping as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more shocking courtroom showdowns. Until next time, stay sharp.
Huge opportunity, not only for me, but for my son to be able to provide for him. Open enrollment ends December. So if I could get that license.
When you say it ends December, what date does it end in December?
So it starts October 15th and I believe it ends December 1st. So there's that 2-month period, or and maybe just the 31st, but there's a.
All right, if somebody bring me proof that it ends at the beginning of December, because I'm not sure if it ends at the beginning of December. If y'all bring me proof of that, then I will consider early termination in November. But what I need is this is what I want you to take away from today. If there are no violations, state, you're going to have to reach out to the complainant and let them know that in November, if there are no violations, and if there's proof that early enrollment ends December 1st, then she's going to be terminated in November.
Yes, Your Honor.
If early enrollment doesn't end December 1st, if it's at the end of December, December 19th, if that's during the week, she's going to be terminated if there are no violations.
Yes, sir.
Is that it? Okay, Judge, so will I need to file another motion or the court will terminate?
No, it will be done automatically.
Okay.
So probate, the only thing probation will need to provide to me in November, Ms. Abrams, is that there have been no violations. you won't even need to appear. The state will have plenty of time to have contacted the complainant to let them know that your probation will be terminated.
Can I? Sorry. I will also say with this, it is my son's father and we're also going through a custody battle right now. So with warning him, this might be ammunition to,
No, here's the thing. Let me just tell you. I understand. I've done CPS cases. I've done family violence cases. I understand when there are custody issues. This is what I'm telling you. If there are no violations, you're going to be terminated. The only issue with the court now is like the length of time. And I do realize that cases don't come to felony court as misdemeanors. I only handle felonies. So this tells me that this case was something else, and then it was pled down maybe to a misdemeanor. So what I'm telling you is, if there are no violations, no report from probation that there are any issues, your attorney won't have to come in and file a new motion. You won't have to come in. Probation will submit to me the early termination and I will sign it. And they're going to have to reach out to the complainant, because anytime I do early termination, whatever the termination it is, even if it's a theft case, I let the complainant know. I don't. I want the complainant to know so there won't be any issues if somebody sees someone. Because then that sometimes will result in new cases being filed, and I don't want that to happen. Okay.
Judge, can I have a date, November?
Let me look at the calendar here. Let's do, Norma, what date do you want in November? We can do the middle of November. Of course, I want it before Thanksgiving. All right, November 17th. And then if you want to stop in, Lindsay, you can stop in, but Ms. Abrams will give it to me and I will sign it if there are no violations.
Yes.
So whether it's signed or not is 100% dependent upon you. If there are no violations, and by no violations, I mean no positive UAs without prescription. If there's a no contact order, then no contact. If there's a no harmful or injurious order, no harmful or injurious order. No picking up any new cases. And then you won't have to come in on that day unless your attorney wants you in that day.
Yes, Judge.
All right, is there anything else?
Yes, no, ma'am. Thank
All
you.
right. And it's in my notes, so I know what I said, but my mind is a steel trap, so I'll remember it anyway.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much for addressing it appropriately for court. All right, so on this case, where are we on? Let me see. Discovery, do you have the body cameras and the statements? Oh, hi.
Quick, sorry. Hi, Judge.
Yes.
So defense counsel did provide me a USB for 3 outstanding videos she can't download.
Mhm.
I'm working on getting those downloaded now, and hopefully we'll have it within the next day or so to email defense that it's ready.
Okay.
There is a few pieces that I believe we have missing from our discovery that I have requested from the detective.
Mhm.
And I also left him a message, but he hasn't got back to me yet. So I would just ask if the court would grant us one more discovery hearing to get.
All right, so do you know what discovery it is you think is missing?
Yes.
Yes, and what is that?
It is an interview with Mr. Pearson. I do need clarification regarding 3 video statements he had with neighbors. I do have 3 videos with him, but because the audio doesn't start until after he's made contact, I need him to tell me who those people are in his videos. So there's 3 of those. And then any potential investigation they did regarding a projectile report, if that's in existence.
Okay.
And then those 3 body worn cameras that I need to download.
Okay,
Does that sound good? Yes, okay, perfect.
thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. I need, on this case for discovery, let's put this at 45 days. That will be the last discovery date. And state in 45 days, you need to be prepared to tender an offer. All right, November 10th?
That works.
November 10th?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, just have a seat. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
You're saying Jorge Morales? Yeah. All right, Jorge Morales. Hello, I know you were recently appointed, so.
I just need 30 days, Judge. He'd like me to look at the videos So if we could get a 30-day reset.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 30-day reset on Mr. Morales, and we'll say it's for discovery. And state on Morales, an offer will be due in 30 days.
Got it.
All right, once you sign, just have a seat. Once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. Michelle Battles. Good morning. How's it going?
How's it going, Judge?
Oh, great. I cannot complain. Oh, counsel, you're on this side. The deputies put everybody there for security reasons. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. I really do appreciate that. All right, so where are we on discovery?
We're working on it, Judge. Let me just give you a quick background. Mr. Science was supposedly on the case, and then he wasn't on the case. And he has represented Ms. Bettles before. So I had done a bond for him. And they could not work out an agreement. So she comes back to me with clearance from Mr. Science that it was okay if I took over. And that does happen like a little bit over a week ago.
Okay.
So now I'm getting all the discovery, doing everything that needs to be done, videos and everything. We did get a BRAC back. So that was the starting point, but we're just in the beginning. We've been on it for maybe 7 or 8 days.
All right, so your final discovery is going to be in 30 days. State?
Yes.
Michelle Battles, I'll need an offer, you to be prepared to tender an offer in 30 days. Ms. Ferguson, I need a 30-day reset for discovery. All right, so October 27th.
That's fine, Judge.
All right, so just have a seat and your attorney will bring the reset form to you once you sign that you're excused. So what's going to happen on October 27th? Your attorney should have all the discovery and the state is going to tender an offer. And once they tender that offer, your next setting is going to be a plea deadline date. Understand? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, and then we also have, yes?
Yes, ma'am, thank you. We were contesting the restitution. We actually have an agreement that we would like to put on the record, so we no longer have a contested hearing on that. It should be much shorter.
All right. And so what is the agreed?
It'll be $7,300 agreed to Zua Zua.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, how's it going?
Good, and you, Judge?
Oh, I'm doing great. All right, the court is calling 2024 CR 6325 State versus Luis Alec Martinez. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
Joseph Davidson for Luis Alec Martinez.
And are you Luis Alec Martinez? We have an interpreter. If you could raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm you will faithfully translate from English into Spanish and Spanish into English, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Cesar Chavez, license number 2203.
All right, so we are here for sentencing, and there was also an issue with regards to restitution. The defendant agreed that he owed a restitution amount to Juvenile Flores in the amount of $17,240.80. The restitution amount to Jesus Zua Zua was previously not agreed to. It's the court's understanding that agreement has been reached in the amount that's owed for restitution to Jesus Zua Zua. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what is that amount?
That amount is going to be $7,300.
All right. And the person before me, is that Jesus Zua Zua?
That is Mr. Jesus Swaswa.
Swaswa.
Yes, ma'am.
See, I'm saying Zua Zua because
I said Zua Zua.
you're supposed to help me. I'm trying to learn. All right. Could you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I swear.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
Jesus Guadalupe Suazua Maltos. Jesus Guadalupe Suazua Maltos.
And I'm sorry, the last name?
Suazua. Jesus Suazua.
But he had said something.
Maltos. Maltos.
Maltos, all right. So both parties said that they're in agreement with a restitution amount of $7,300. Do you agree that that is the restitution amount that is owed to you?
Yes.
All right, any other questions?
No questions.
Nothing from the state.
All right, thank you. You may be excused. And I don't know if they'll continue to need you for the sentencing,
Not for my clients.
but I mean for Mr.
Do you
Yeah.
want him to hear the sentence?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, then I'll stay.
Would you like that state? Okay,
Okay.
all
Do you
right.
want me to stay here?
You can
I
stay.
can
Yes.
step back there.
All right, thank you.
Last one.
All right, so now with regards to restitution, the court's issue is, has any of this been paid?
There were upfront restitutions made in the amount of $300, which were money orders cleared. Aside from that, there's no, that was previously made prior to signing the plea paperwork. Since then, my client's been trying to save money, and one potential, well, not a potential, but one issue is that he was, I believe, and he believes he was wrongfully discharged from his position.
Right, just 1 second. Everyone, we are on the record. Whisper.
I believe he was wrongfully discharged from his position as a contractor, where the general contractor may have fired him. And he's disputing money that's owed to him. He was not able to get money from his employer, so he could not pay his sub contractors. And he has a civil suit that he's hoping to recover some damages that could apply towards any restitution. In the meantime, if I may call him to.
All right, so just 1 second. So you're saying so far of the restitution amount that he owes, how much is he paid?
300 to Juvenal Flores and $300 to Jesus Zuazua.
So he's paid $600 total.
Yes, technically there were other payments made to 2 additional people. However, they did not appear for the restitution was waived for those 2. So he had paid $1,200.
All right, so that leaves a balance to the remaining 2 complainants of $23,940.30. So the question becomes, how is he ever going to pay this?
He's employed, he's working, he has a job, he plans on making monthly payments. And if I may make.
Yes. Call your witness.
If I may call my client, Mr. Martinez, to the stand.
Could you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Luis Alec Martinez.
May I inquire?
Yes.
Mr. Martinez, are you currently employed?
Yes.
Do you have the ability to make some restitution payments?
Yes.
The time period to make these payments, so they're not drawn out within 30 days. Are you able to make a lump sum payment to 2 individuals, Mr. Flores and Mr. Zuazua? And in what amount to each one within 30 days?
Within 30 days, I could do 1,000, and then I'd be comfortable doing $500 to $600 a month.
All right, so are you going to be able to pay? Well, when will you say that you're able to pay the $1,000?
It's about 30 days, if October 31st, end of October.
Yeah.
If there's the last Friday, perhaps in October.
What date is that?
It's actually Halloween. The courthouse should be open October 31st.
So are you able to make a payment of $1,000 October 31st?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and then after that payment, how much are you going to be able to pay per month?
I'd be comfortable with $500 or $600 a month.
And would that be, just so that it's not a overly burden, I want to make sure I understand. Is that, if it's 500 a month, is that 250 and 250? Or is it 500, 500? It's 500 total, correct?
Yeah, it'd be 500 total, because I think doing the calcs, I think that kind of works out for a 4 or 5 year period, I think. And then obviously if I when I collect the damages from the suit, I would pay that off entirely.
And if you did come across additional income or had supplemental income, you would be able to pay it off sooner?
Yes.
And you understand that if, aside from the regular conditions of probation, aside from other reporting and classes you would have to do community service, if you don't make payments, you understand the court could revoke your supervision and you have a motion to revoke probation filed if you don't make these payments.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Any questions?
None from the state, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Abrams, are you ready?
Is this on cost?
Yes.
Right.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 5 years deferred adjudication. The amount of restitution owed to Mr. Flores was $17,240.80. The amount owed to Jesus Swaswa is $7,300. And the last name for that complainant is Zuazua. First name, Jesus. The complainant who's owed approximately $17,240.80. The first name is Juvenal. Last name Flores. The defense has told me that the defendant has already made some payment amounts. So the total balance that will be due is $23,940.80. The defendant agrees to make a payment of $1,000 no later than October 31st, 2025. That $1,000 is to be split evenly between both complainants. Thereafter, the defendant will make a payment of $500 per month at the end of each month. And that is to be split evenly between both complainants. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. There is to be no contact with Jesus Ramirez, Jacob Soto, Jesus
Zuazua.
Swaswa, Juvenal Flores. There's to be 100 hours of community service restitution that will be deemed satisfied upon the life skills course or some type of business course. I'm sorry, not the life skills course or business course, but a money management course. Probation, is there anything else?
I just need a couple of things clarified. Can you spell Mr. Flores' name again?
Juv as in Victor, EN as in Nancy, AL. Last name Flores.
Okay, and then there were numbers given. So I need clarification on what's due after he's already paid what he's paid.
All right. So
I know $23,940.80, but how much to Mr. Flores and how much to Mr. Duarte?
all right. So on Mr. Flores, the total amount due was $17,240.80. It's the court's understanding he's already paid $300 towards that.
Correct.
So there will be $300 minus the 17,000.
Your Honor, my understanding was that was the amount after the 300 paid because the initial amount was.
I may have misspoken. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That is after the 300 already.
All right, so correction, probation, the amount due to Mr. Flores is $17,240.80. And that includes the $300 deducted. The amount due to Mr. Swaswa, I'm gonna get it right. The amount due to Mr. Swaswa after the $300 has already been paid is $7,300.
Yeah.
We agreed to 7,300, he's already paid. It, our understanding is that we agreed to 7,300, but he's already paid 300. We're asking credit for the $1,000.
All right, so the amount then due him is $7,000. Is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
Just if we could get probation moved to Tarrant County where I currently reside.
All right, and there's to be a transfer to Tarrant County.
Additionally, with the construction business he has, in the event that he has to do job work.
All right,
make
and
it
the
living.
defendant is allowed to work throughout Texas.
Thank you, Judge. And if he has to travel out of state, would you allow him to notify his probation officer with some type of pre-approval as long as he gives them sufficient
Yes,
notice? Okay.
yes.
Thank you.
All right, is there anything else?
Nothing from the state.
I don't believe there was a fine. I made, unless I missed it out.
There's a zero fine.
Thank you, Judge. Nothing further.
All right. Mr. Martinez, did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Is this one? Yes.
Right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you. Just remain in the courtroom and probation will go over conditions with you.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
Oh, just give me, no, just one moment. Let me fill this in. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
All right, Richard Hernandez. Good morning. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
All right, so how's everything going with PTD?
So we submitted our contract this morning.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a PTD date. All right, thank you for dressing appropriately for court. We'll have you back here on October 27th. All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused. Just follow through on everything, okay?
Judge.
Thank you. Luis Flores.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. How's it going?
I'm all right. How you been?
I'm doing great. You know, hey, life is beautiful. We're all currently alive.
Oh, that's what one of the security said one
Mhm.
time when they had Adam, how was that doing that day?
We have our health,
Told
right?
me the same thing. She said you better be glad you're still be able to come to the
Yeah.
courthouse. I'm like, you're right, you're right.
All right, so today is plea deadline date. What's happening?
Judge, it is, and we had a special request. He wants to accept the plea, he wants to enter the plea, but his wife is going to need surgery on her eyes as she is going blind.
Mhm.
He wants the 30 days to enter the plea so he can settle up with her affairs, get her to her appointments.
Is the plea for time?
No, it's for probation.
Where we can take the plea today?
And we set off, I guess sentencing, or wouldn't do the whole thing either.
Sure.
What do you decide?
All right, so just complete the plea paperwork.
Okay, so we can't get no consideration.
You know, I don't believe in kicking the cans down the road. I'm here, you're here.
All right.
I feel like fast times at Richmond High. I'm here, Mr. Hand, you're here, we're here.
I don't think
So
Spicoli
isn't
was
it our
actually
time,
there.
right?
Right? But thank you anyway.
All right, thank you. All right, John Daggett, who's your client?
Daniel Ramos Balderos.
I'm sorry, who?
Daniel Ramos Balderos. He is currently
What is his name? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Balderos. Daniel Ramos Balderos.
Okay. All right, have you had a chance to confer with the state?
I have not, ma'am.
All right, state, is someone from the state able to zoom in? He's requesting a bond. I don't know if you all are aware of this. All right, just give us a moment. The state is going to review everything.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And Mr. Daggett, if
Yes.
you have your phone, the state can call you.
Yes.
All right,
Yes,
who else
ma'am.
is ready? Joshua Gonzalez. All right, today is plea deadline date. Is this going to be a jury trial or is this going to be an agreement?
Judge, I have to make an announcement, and
Yes.
this is the case I was hired on last week.
Mhm.
Most of the videos wouldn't open. I gave the prosecutor my flash drive a couple days ago, and it is not ready yet. I don't have enough information to advise Mr. Gonzalez whether he should accept the plea or not. So we were gonna ask the court to reset this to give you a chance to see those videos.
All right, Norma, recall this for October 2nd. That is your final plea deadline date. The court will not extend any further.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. All right, who's here on Lamar Simmons? Thank you. I just noticed your leg. What happened?
Broken toe. I was walking on it Monday, Tuesday, not knowing it was broken.
Oh, wow. Court,
Nothing exciting.
okay. Court is calling 2025 CR 006-994, State versus Lamar Simmons. Can I have parties announced?
For the state.
The attorney of record is Joanne De Hoyos. Joseph Stateson covering for Joanne De Hoyos. She is on vacation.
All right. Do you have any objections to this attorney standing in for Joanne De Hoyos? Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor. And I know that we've been here a few times, some back and forth negotiations. And I just want to make sure that Mr. Simmons has received an offer that he's accepted truly and wants to go forward with this plea. That's correct, Mr. Simmons?
Yes.
All right. Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it, sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
You're charged with an unauthorized use of a vehicle. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you any defenses to this offense?
He has. We've discussed it and we feel comfortable going forward today.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Simmons, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, placed you in fear or forced you to enter this plea?
No.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yeah.
Did you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you can be deported, not allowed to re-enter the United States and denied naturalization?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 60 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. There's a $700 fine and no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor. If I may add something at the appropriate time.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
None.
Then to the offense as charged, how do you plead?
Guilty.
State
No
any,
contest.
Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Contest.
Yes, no contest, Your Honor.
all right, state any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. Offer States Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
No objection.
Did you, state, you may be excused.
sir.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor, we wish to waive PSI.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, I would ask that he follow the agreement. Mr. Simmons did indicate that he wanted the credit for time served. I know that it's very customary for judges to order that. I was hoping that you could order it and have it reflected on the plea bargain page or on the judgment. He has 10 actual days, credit for all 10 days. And I told him that you're not authorized to give 2-for-1 credit. I know that the jail has their own policy. That's up to the jail for any calculations. So we ask that you follow the 60-day agreements. Don't go outside that, and all credit for time served and time money run concurrence.
All right, the court will, as previously stated, the court is going to follow your agreement. The court will sentence you to 60 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. There is a $700 fine, time and money run concurrent, and court will give you credit for any time served. And so if you have 10 days credit, you'll receive 10 days credit. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
All right, because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Mhm.
All right, so what I can tell, we're off the record. So what I can tell you is the clerks will put into the system the number of days that you're to receive credit for. And as your attorney told you, I'm not responsible, or I can't make the sheriff's department give you 2-for-1 or 3-for-1. That's completely up to them. What I can tell you is, in subtracting the 10 days that you've already served, the most you will serve is 50 days. Do you understand?
Yeah, so the 2-for-1. Right?
Well, the jail will calculate that.
What I can tell you is normally at the jail, if you're in general population and you do not cause any issues, you automatically receive 2 days for every day you serve. If you become a trustee, then you receive 3 days for every day that you serve.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Charles Mullinex. All right, today's plea deadline date. Have you all reached an agreement, or is this going to be a jury trial?
Your Honor, there is no agreement. There is a new offense, and I believe state has some motions.
Yes, Your Honor. State filed a motion to increase bond in each of the theft offenses in this court.
All right, could I see the motions? Are you ready to proceed on the motions, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right,
Do you need?
they should have them. If you have copies, I'll take them. Is there going to be any objection to the increase in bond?
Just some argument, Your Honor.
All right.
Here's 2. Let me grab the last one. I just need another
Thank
hand.
you.
They're all, I'm so sorry. They're all the same.
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 0000524, 2025 CR 0000525, 2025 CR 0025586, State versus Charles Mullinex. Could I have parties announced?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
Victoria Cruz on behalf of Raymond Martinez for the defense.
All right, so the state has filed motions to increase bond in each of the cause numbers. Is that correct, state?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are there going to be witnesses presented?
No, Your Honor.
And defense, do you have any objection to witnesses not being presented?
No, Your Honor.
All right, then I'll hear argument.
Your Honor, Mr. Mullinex was here for a bond hearing on, I believe, the 16th, at which Judge Angelini agreed to set bonds in each of these in each of these cases at $4,000. Not long after that hearing on the 20th, Mr. Mullinex picked up a new offense, so we would ask that the judge, or this court, excuse me, double the bonds in each case, as well as amend the conditions and add GPS monitoring in each of the class members.
Brief response, Your Honor.
Yes.
No objection to the GPS. However, we would request that the court consider leaving those bond amounts. They are more than one, and the new offense in question is, there's some factual issues that we would argue aren't a black and white case.
There is its own bond amount for this new felon in possession, and Mr. Molinax does have significant time in custody. We are not retained on the felon in possession yet, and we don't have any bonds that are being posted on the new case.
All right, and can I see the third motion?
Which cause number, Your Honor, so I can
I
pronounce?
have 2-4 and 2-5.
Let me just print 8-6 as well. I apologize.
All right, this is what the court is going to. And each cause number, the court will grant the state's motion. Bond in each cause number will be increased to $8,000. In each cause number, the court is going to order full GPS, waive fees, and the plea deadline date is extended to October 2nd, and it will not be extended further. Is there anything else?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
Not from defense, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
May we be excused for now?
Yes.
Thank you, Your
Have
Honor.
a good one.
Okay, Mom.
All right, Ashley Medina.
Hello. Good, how are you?
All right, how are you doing?
A lot better. Working on a lot of things. So.
All right. Well, thank you for dressing appropriately for court. Thank you.
Judge, I asked for a court summary in addition to the supplemental report, so you'll find the court summary a couple of pages back from that supplemental report. We're here today, Judge, to put it just simply, Miss Medina needs help. We know that there's a drug issue and mental health issues, and she needs help.
Okay.
Supplemental report kind of gives you an outline of what's been going on. I believe the court summary will give a little bit more information. After you've reviewed it, I do recommend possibly a felony drug court referral. And if not accepted into felony drug court, going with the recommendations that the officer has.
All right.
Could
I see the file? Do you have a file? Is she's not on deferred adjudication. What's her underlying on this?
2 years.
All right. Oh, then I don't need the file.
I do start a new job tomorrow. I just want to throw that out there as well. And I have reached out to sober living communities as well to just like very much. I am wanting help. So I have 2 different places. I have, like I said, the job. I started for ready to work with the orientation for college to get a higher degree. The job I'm gonna get has benefits. I'm finishing IOP with Miss Mitchell. I'm working with JG Wentworth to fix my credit and get that going because I need to buy a house for my daughter. The sober living, like I said, it just looks like a good idea to have that support system and team that I don't have. So I'm looking towards that. I'm awaiting some parenting classes that I'm looking for still actively. I own the Bethel Ledger, but that's because I haven't had a steady job. But like I said, I'm starting this one tomorrow. That's $16.50 an hour with benefits and stability that I crave and need. So, and I've been attending any meetings and just kind of trying to get things in track. It's just I need that extra support, which is why I reached out to sober living.
Okay, so here's the thing. I appreciate that you understand that you have issues that you need help with.
Right.
We're trying to help you. That's why I set this for a compliance hearing, right?
Right.
So what I've discovered is sometimes people can't write their own plans.
Right, yes.
Because if they
Well, it's
could,
not working.
we wouldn't even be here, right?
Right, exactly.
So I think the best place for you is I'm going to do a referral to felony drug court. Felony drug court, you need to make sure you meet all of their meetings. You need to be honest with them.
Right.
Now, everything that you've told me that you're working on, they will be able to help you with that.
Okay, great.
They'll be able to help you with sober living. If there's a credit issue, they have a course where they have somebody who will come in, talk to you to help you with that.
Yeah, that's my goal. I want to buy my daughter a house. Like I'm really trying to take, like I want to, but when I went to the mental health assessment you required yesterday, I think it was, or the day before, they, I told him, he was like, oh, so you want help? And I'm like, I actually do want help. So, it's just been hard.
Good.
Yeah, it's been hard, but I'm ready.
All right, that's awesome. And we're gonna do what we can to help you because probation wants you to be successful. I want you to be successful.
I also do, you know, for my daughter and for you as well. You've been, you know, I know you've been tough on me because you see it in me, you know, what I should be doing. So I appreciate that. And I'm just wanna be able to, you know, fulfill that.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a referral to felony drug court. Probation, if for any reason felony drug court does not accept her, if you can have her brought back here and then we're gonna work on other things. And if you could send,
I would like to ask if the felony drug court can expedite.
yes.
This.
All right, so we'll see if felony drug court can expedite this as well.
Yeah, I think I said.
So maybe see if she has transportation, maybe if they're available to see her today or something.
Yeah, I don't have public, I use public transportation, like I said.
Well, I can tell you felony drug court, it is downtown near the Bear County Jail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can, yeah. But like I said, the job that I'm gonna start is gonna be from Tuesday to Saturday, so off from Sunday, Monday.
So here's the thing, with regards to employment, just let them know about that. But your main focus should be your sobriety, okay?
Of course, yeah, and I feel like having the job will keep me, like it always has kept me more like, just not even worried about anything else, you know? So,
All right, so we're gonna do a referral to felony drug court. And I'll ask that it be expedited.
thank you, I appreciate it.
You're welcome, and continue to reach out, okay?
Yes, ma'am, thank you.
You're welcome. Butler? Are you all ready to proceed on the motion?
No, Your Honor, we're gonna ask for a short reset. There's two cases that popped up that I didn't know about that haven't been filed yet. And,
And what are these new cases? Is that the drug possession?
no, Your Honor, it's still, they're not in the court system. One is a theft of a vehicle and the other one is an evading arrest. So, I'm asking for a little bit of time to look at the discovery on it. I spoke with the state, it looks like they have everything. I gave them an external hard drive to download for me, so I just need.
How much time are you asking for?
10 days, though.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need this recall back in 10 days. And is this going to be a contested hearing?
I don't believe so.
All right, recall for 10 days. All right, October 7th, that's when we'll be back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
One quick question, Your Honor.
Yes.
Today, would you entertain a bond for this NPR?
You'll need to speak with the state and see if they're ready to proceed on it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. If you want to speak to the state, they can see about maybe recalling her for tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you.
You don't have an afternoon docket, right?
We're in jury trial. Yeah, that's why.
Okay, just because I'm gonna be in a different county in the morning, so.
If you want to do it by Zoom, you're more than welcome to Zoom in.
Okay.
But you'll need to make sure you file your motion, okay?
Absolutely, thank you.
And just confer with the state beforehand.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Yes. All right. Willie Contreras.
Where's it from?
All right, and where is he?
He is right here.
Judge.
So are we proceeding on the motion to revoke?
Judge, we would ask if the court would consider granting us one more continuance. We'd like to put together a mitigation packet for, under the circumstances for Mr. Contreras. If necessary, we can proceed today. We have like 7 witnesses we'd like the court to hear from, but I think we could streamline it and get some helpful information. Plus, it might help us with some dealings with the prosecution as well.
All right, who's the prosecutor on this case?
It's Melissa.
Are you all seeking revocation?
We are, Your Honor,
Okay.
given the allegations.
All right, so then what we'll do, Ms. Ferguson, is this going to be a plea of true with?
It will be a plea of true and by way of explanation.
All right, so you want to do the plea of true, we can do the plea of true today, then we can reset it and you can have your witnesses.
Yes, ma'am.
Or either if you all want to, if the state has no objections to you filing documents and they're not going to object, then we can do it that way.
I guess just let me see them and then that should probably be fine. I just like to look at them before I decide.
Fair enough.
All right, the court is calling 2020 CR 2494B State versus Willie Contreras Jr. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Melissa Alvin for the state.
Jay Norton for Mr. Contreras.
And are you Mr. Contreras?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision and State's motion to supplement pending motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke probation with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Willie Contreras Jr. who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2020 CR 2494B for the offense of possession less than 1 gram on June 22nd, 2021 for a period of 2 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
We're gonna proceed on the violation of number 5 on the supplemental motion, Your Honor. In Barron County, Texas, the defendant, Willie Castilla Contreras Jr., did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of September, October, November, December 2021, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December 2022, and January, February, March, April, May 2023 in violation of condition number 5.
All right, how do you plead to that?
True.
All right, state.
We'll waive the remainder, Your Honor.
Any objection?
No, ma'am.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 5, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 5?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 5 true. And defense, you are asking for time to have witnesses?
Witnesses and a mitigation packet for Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. If you'll recall this, we can, Monday. And they have witnesses. How many witnesses do you think you'll have?
Not 7 to 9.
7?
7 to 9.
All right, they'll have 7 to 9 witnesses. So on Monday, the 29th, if you could set that for the afternoon?
Your Honor, I believe we have our Docket hearing on Monday on our Havana Miller case.
I mean, how long will that take though?
I
really?
don't know, Your Honor. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, sure. No, that's fine. We'll set this in the afternoon too.
Judge, just for the court's knowledge, there is a very high probability that we will be in trial on the 290th Monday.
Okay.
Because I think we're probably picking the jury today.
All right, well, I can bring this back tomorrow.
Judge, we need time for the mitigation packet.
All right, so let's see what happens with your problem.
We'll keep the court informed.
All right, so we're coming back on September 29th. And that will be at 1:30.
1:30. Yes, ma'am.
Once you sign the reset form, you excuse. Thank you for dressing appropriately for.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Judge.
Welcome. Victoria McComber.
This judge,
All right, so where are we?
This is my first setting with Mr. Number. If I may speak, yes. I've met with prosecutor. We've got a couple of options here. She wants to review some videos that could result in, number 1, the case being dismissed. Number 2, a possible PTD, which I've had her filled out a form to file it as soon as she reviews it, and maybe a possibly reduction in the charge. So we're asking for a reset in that regards.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, recall this for October 2nd for disposition. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge. Like I said, I've already got the PTD form filled out if we're going that route. So.
All right, thank you.
October.
David Romero. Thank you. Court is calling 2025 CR 002660 State versus David Romero Jr. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Michael DeLeon for Mr. Romero.
And for criminal trial division?
Lauren Epinenda for the state.
And are you Mr. Romero?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same David Romero who's placed on community supervision in 2025 CR 002660 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams on April 16th, 2025 for a term of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
That's violated condition number 1, which reads on or about the 24th day of July, 2025 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant David Romero committed the offense of criminal mischief in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 4 years in the prison?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 4. I'm sorry, the court will find violation of condition number 1 true. And let me repeat that because I said it incorrectly. Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 4 years in the prison?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Your Honor. The agreement is to deny state's motion, alter and amend conditions to add GPS tracking for 60 days, MRT, and to follow the TAP evaluation recommendations.
That is our agreement, Your Honor.
What has he done since he's been on probation? Has he completed anything? Any objection to the court reviewing the court summary?
No, Your Honor.
No objection, Judge.
Right, let me see. All right, so from reviewing the court summary, it doesn't appear that he is an appropriate person for probation. It says here that he struggles with reporting.
Well, I was going to like downtown and then to the one on military, so I had me go back and forth.
So they have you on a specialized caseload. And they have violation of program or service conditions, and it's a gang supervision. Does anybody know what that is about?
And I met with them, that's about it.
I'm sorry, what?
I met with them and they said they were gonna just do house visits or something like that.
But he has reported, Judge. There's no violations of him not reporting.
Yeah. Hearing from the people.
And then the new number 1 that he's pled to, what is that about?
Some type of utility pole. There was something was going on with the utility pole, right?
Yeah.
Okay. City property, therefore that's your criminal mischief.
So what is happening with that?
For the house, it was there, we caught on fire and I was just helping out the neighbor. And it was some burnt stuff.
Well, I need to, because he's telling me something different. You're not under oath, and I'm sorry, you're gonna have to speak up because the court reporter is trying to hear, but just give me a moment.
But Judge, on his County Court 5 criminal mischief case, once we're done here, we anticipate going over there, pleading to that case to resolve the situation.
So what was the alleged criminal mischief about? He's saying that he was helping a neighbor with a fire and a telephone pole.
That telephone pole had burned?
No, the house caught on fire.
All right, here's the thing. You want to tell us what's going on, because if you want to tell me
I was
what's
thinking
going on,
black
no,
mark.
stop. If you want to tell me what's going on, I'm going to swear you in. And anything that you say can be used against you in the criminal mischief case.
Let's hold on a second. I'll need to look up the police report.
And Ms. Abrams, this is David Romero. I'm trying to figure out, they say there's a violation previous.
I just think the state has the answer for you.
Yes.
Your Honor, this case was filed, the victim in this case is the city of San Antonio, and it's regarding the alleged striking of the utility pole with a hatchet, causing damage to said pole.
No. Criminal mischief judge, he's got no prior MTRs. We're asking the court to give him the opportunity to continue on deferred adjudication. And he has an elderly father he cares for, and he's trying to.
All right, so here's the thing with the elderly father you're caring for, you need to be thinking about that while you're doing actions that you should not be doing. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to give you a choice because I do see that you don't have any prior violations, and I'm sure the city of San Antonio wants to be paid if there was damage. I can revoke you and sentence you to 2 years. you'll receive credit for any time that you've served. Or I can follow the recommendations from the state and probation. I'll alter and amend conditions to include GPS, and you'll only be allowed to work in nothing else, and the MRT course. Which do you prefer?
Second one, the MRT one.
All right, the court will deny the motion. Alter and amend conditions to include the MRT course and GPS partial for employment only, and waive GPS fees. Probation, is there anything else you would request?
Work for outpatient treatment might be waived and documented over support.
All right, there's to be monthly UAs, outpatient treatment with probation, and 30 sober meetings in 30 days. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right, counsel, you're ready on Daniel Balderas?
Yes, Your Honor.
And state, are you ready on Daniel Balderas?
Yes.
All right, the court is calling 2024 CR 2985 State versus Daniel Ramos Balderas. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Melissa Albin for the state.
John Daggett for Daniel Balderas.
And are you Daniel Balderas?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the defendant is appearing by Zoom. Any objection to the defendant appearing by Zoom?
None from the state, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Balderas, could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Daniel Ramos Valderas.
All right, you have a right to appear in person for this hearing. Do you have any objection to appearing by Zoom?
No, ma'am.
All right, you may be seated. Thank you so much for standing. The court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to appear in person and has consented to appear by Zoom. Court is in receipt of a motion to set bond. State, have you had a chance to review the motion to set bond?
We have, Your Honor.
All right, the defendant is entitled to a bond. Is there an agreed bond amount?
Your Honor, I let Mr. Daggett know that I was comfortable recommending $20,000 and GPS monitoring for his client.
All right, and defense, what are you requesting?
We're requesting that the bond be maintained at the $10,000 that it was at currently.
Isn't he here on a motion to revoke though?
Yes, Your Honor, he is.
All right, any objections to the court reviewing the motion to revoke?
No, Your Honor.
None from the state.
Could I see the motion to revoke, please? And Norm, I need a reset date for this for a contested MTR in 10 days. What date? All right, your contested hearing is going to be October 7th. If you're still in custody, we'll have the hearing by Zoom if there are no objections.
No objection, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. After reviewing the motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision, if no one has any objection to the court reviewing, the court will grant your request for a bond as you're entitled to a bond. The court is going to set the bond at $50,000. There's going to be full GPS and the court will waive fees. Is there anything else from either side?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Jose Rodriguez. Is it Jose or Joe?
It's Joe. His name is Joe. On the indictments, it's Jose, but it's Joe.
All right, what is happening with his cases?
This is our second appearance. The state looked into discovery issues, specifically surveillance video from a junkyard, and they told us that it does not exist.
Okay.
So I'm still today I think was just a discovery hearing. I think at this point, we do have all the discovery that exists, so we just need one more setting to try to resolve this and get
Were
an
they
offer
able to
or
tender
set
an
up a
offer
trial.
or no?
Not yet. They've spoken to one of the victims. There's 3 alleged victims, so.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. State on Joga Rodriguez, this is gonna be recalled in 30 days. You need to be prepared to tender an offer.
I'm writing one in the file right now.
Oh, okay, then Norma, set this for 45 days for a plea deadline date. All right, and I'm giving you 45 days because I know it involves more than one case.
Okay.
All right, that's gonna be your plea deadline date. On that date, you need to let the court know whether or not you've reached an agreement with the state. If for some reason your attorney wants you brought back sooner, then we will have you brought back sooner. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions?
One thing I just wanted to ask where is, if there's any way possible that I could probably get probation because.
Oh, that's something that you'll need to discuss with your attorney and discuss with the state.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, I also was appearing for a compliance hearing for Michael Medina.
All right, just give me one moment. Let me put this in the system, then I'll take that up.
Yes,
All right, and who did you have? You said Medina?
Yes, ma'am.
Michael Medina?
Yes,
All right, Michael Medina. Any objection to the court reviewing the summary?
no, Your Honor.
That's the wrong Medina.
You need the case number?
Oh, no, I'm looking it up on the,
I have this paper form from probation if you'd like.
okay, yes, awesome. I think I may have found, I found it. All right, so here's the issue we're having. They're recommending psychological evaluation and monitoring for DDRF. But he's been in jail and the wait is,
I think Ms. Abrams said 15 weeks.
Yes, Judge.
15 to 20.
so that's just too long.
I agree, Judge. That'll put him in jail over a year.
Yeah. So, I mean, probation. Is there anything else?
I think what, Sean had discussed possibly, MIC. Placement into the MIC, the mental health unit and, a referral to Center for Healthcare Services at this time.
All right, so this is what the court is going to do. On this case, if there's no objection for defense, we're going to alter them in conditions to include MIC. Does he need the MIC evaluation or no?
Judge, he had already been approved for the MIC unit.
All right, so we're going to do the MIC and then he's going to be referred to Center for Healthcare Services. And we're going to do GPS partial for medical appointments and waive fees. Is there anything else he needs?
Medical and probation, legal.
Yes.
Judge, is there a length of time you'll require him wear his GPS monitor?
Until further notice.
Yes, ma'am.
I think that's a good start, Judge, until he's in the MIC unit and we can do some additional, evaluation or speak with him a little bit more.
All right.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Judge.
Sandra Ramon.
Hello, Judge.
Hello. We called you, but you were
I
gone.
know, I'm sorry that
And you were just like,
I'm such a popular guy that many courts needed me today, so. And on this, I did want to ask you a question. I took this case over a month or two ago. The prior lawyer, I believe, had filed a motion for an investigator, Jim McKay, who is, I would love to keep on the case. And so if that motion is in the file, I haven't had a chance to check the court's file. I would request that you sign it.
Sure, I'm sure it's already been signed.
Thank you.
All right, so where are we on discovery?
Judge, we have discovery. I have personally reviewed everything. They made us an offer today. My client has declined it.
Okay.
So
All right, I need an acknowledgement of discovery completed on this case. And Ms. Ferguson, reset this in 2 weeks for a plea deadline date.
we do it the week after that, Judge. The 2 weeks from now, I'll be in Del Rio and Uvalde for several days. So if we could do it the week after that.
Sure.
Thank you. Perfect.
All right, we'll have you back here on October 16th. Once you sign the reset form, you are excused. Keep addressing appropriately for court. I love that talk. Thank you.
Just have a seat.
All right, who's next?
Oh, sure, Judge.
What page is that?
This is the guy who's in federal custody.
Yes, what is happening?
I still don't have any guidance on what's happening. The PACER system has been down. It's been this huge debacle. And so I don't even know.
We're gonna recall this back on October 16th.
Okay,
And
same
then
thing.
maybe we'll have something available.
I might have, I'm gonna try to have news for you sooner than that.
All right, Norma, recall that one for the 16th as well.
Thank you.
Court is calling 2025 CR 008-012 State versus Luis Flores. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense?
Robert Gowan for the defendant.
And are you Luis Flores? Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor, I have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Flores, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
And counsel, is your client applying for deferred adjudication or just community supervision?
Community supervision, Judge.
All right. Mr. Flores, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're charged with driving while intoxicated with a child under 15. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state will call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. That you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case.
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
Mr. Flores, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea, if you are not a U.S. citizen, you will be deported, not allowed re-entry, and denied naturalization?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility. There's no application for deferred adjudication. State recommends community supervision. There's to be restitution of $60 to the Texas Department of Public Safety. I think this says AUS 2504-06945. There's to be restitution determined to Ramiro Garcia, Velasco, and Jamie Sue. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Judge.
State, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your term be for a period of 4 years. There be 10 days in the Bexar County Jail, 200 hours of community service restitution, the TAP evaluation, ignition interlock for half the term, DWI education intervention, VIP, the MRT, and Texas driver's license suspension. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
State offer states one in attachment.
No objection, Judge.
All right, did you review the document entitled waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will find you guilty. And counsel, what I'm going to do, because it appears that there may be some major restitution with regards to other vehicles.
Yes.
So state, how long do you think it would take for you to obtain restitution amounts?
Judge, I would request about 30 days.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 30-day reset for sentencing. All right, and then I'm gonna request the TAP evaluation be done out of custody.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. Just remain in court. Probation is gonna tell you what they need from you.
ma'am.
Thank you for dressing appropriate for court and do not leave until you receive your reset form.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.